here's an example of loan amortization at work. So here's the problem. The problem states that you take out a loan for $4,000 at an annual interest rate of 7%. You must pay back the loan in 5 annual installments, and they are assumed to be equal. What's your annual payment? What are these equal cash flows? And how much of the principal is still outstanding after you make the first payment? All right, so let's decode this problem. The present value of annuity, so this is the present value of the loan is $4,000. It's you take it out for 4,000 right now, that's the present value. The interest rate is given at 7% or 0.07, and then n equals 5. First thing you have to solve for in this problem is to figure out what are those equal payments of the cash flow, right, the CF. And we know the formula, the present value of annuity, if you recall from an earlier video segment, that the present value of annuity equals the cash flow times the present value factor for annuity. So if you rearrange that equation, your cash flow becomes equal to the present value of annuity divided by the present value factor for annuity, which, as you can see here, is the 4,000 divided by that factor, which is the 1 minus the 1 over 1 plus I raised to the power 5 divided by I. When you solve for that, your cash flow becomes $975.56. Those are the equal payments that you're making. Now the question is, how much of that is going towards interest and how much of it is going towards principal repayment? That's the question. So what is the interest that's generated on a loan for one period, or 1 year in this case? A $4,000 loan at 7% annual rate is simply 4,000 times 0.07, which is $280. That is the interest that's generated on the loan in the first period. So if you subtract your total payment, which is $975.56, and take the $280 interest out of that, what you're left with is $695.56. And that is the principal repayment inherent in the first loan repayment. So that is the answer. So after the payment is made, the principal outstanding will be simply 4,000 minus the 695.56, which is 3304.44. Okay, so that's the answer to that problem, is that's what's left of the principal outstanding after the first loan payment is made. So here's another example for you to practice on, and that's essentially applies the same principles. You take out a loan for $3,500 at an annual interest rate of 6%. You must pay back the loan in 4 annual installments. How much of the principal is still outstanding after you make the first payment? Just follow the boilerplate in the above example and you should be fine. Good luck.